Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a beautiful Sunday afternoon video. Right here on Metal God 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now. Now, do it now. Alright, as always on the channel, when we talk serious, we don't do the long as fuck intro. So, we got that. So I'm not going to do a big intro. But, hope you're having a great Sunday. And if not, well, too bad. Alright, so for those of you who are new to the channel, well, welcome to the channel. My name is Peter Joseph. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of anything. Particularly, this channel is a tribute channel. Tribute channel to the faithful departed in music, movies, TV, sports, politics, whatever it may be. And also, there is some music-related content on the channel, which will be coming back soon. I don't know when, but soon. So if you like that, you came to the right place. If you like wrestling, then go to my other channels. And I'm not disappointed in my kid. But, like I said, this is a tribute channel to the faithful departed in the world of TV, music, stuff like that. Not doing this for clout, not doing this for views. If you think that, get off my channel right now, but you're going to stay because you love me. But if you think I do these tribute videos for views and I'm disrespecting the dead and I'm getting the views off the dead, that is so far from wrong and you have no proof of it. So keep yapping out your ass, because that's all you can do. That's it. Try to do a better video than me, but you can't. So we move on with that. So yeah, so it's Sunday, October the 19th, 2025. And this has been a really, really bad week. For celebrities. We lost now 4 people. As of last night, we have lost 4 people this week. And usually deaths come in 3s. Well, now they're coming in 4s. Now, earlier the past week, we lost Diane Keaton on Tuesday. Wednesday, we lost D'Angelo at the age of 51. Thursday, we lost Ace Frehley at 74. And late last night, we lost another musician and kind of an underrated bass player, or bass player, whatever you want to call it. A underrated bass player who was in a pretty, new metal band we all know and love, Limp Bizkit, or as we call it, Limp Dick Bizkit. And that man is Sam Rivers, the bass player for Limp Bizkit. He died last night at 48 years old. So he died around my age. I'm 48. He died at 48. It was confirmed by the band who wrote online last night. Today we lost our brother. Sam Rivers wasn't just a bass player. He was pure magic. The pulse beneath every song, the calm and the chaos, the soul and the sound. They said in a social media post last night, he was once in a lifetime kind of human, a true legend of legends, and his spirit will live forever in every groove, every stage, every memory. The band did not share any details about the death, so who knows how he passed away. Some of these, every time I come on to do a tribute video, most of the time we know the cause of death, like D'Angelo's death was from cancer. Fucking cancer, and the other deaths, we don't know. Diane Keaton was, near 80. I think she was 78 when she passed away. Ace Frehley was 74. He did fall in his house. He was very sick. That's why he came off tour. And now we find out that he passed away. I don't know if it was from complications with him falling, or there was an illness we didn't know about. So we still don't know the actual cause of death for Ace Frehley. But it's just sad that, these great people had passed on at, pretty young age. I'm not saying 74 or 78 is young, but, not when I think their time wasn't up yet, because I think they were doing some great stuff. Like Ace Frehley was on tour, doing some good stuff. They were getting ready for the Kennedy Center Honors, where I think Ace and the band, Ace and Peter Criss, I think we're going to be there with Gene and Paul. I don't know about Eric Singer and Bruce Kulick. We're going to be at the Kennedy Center Honors. I'm not sure about that, but... And they're going to do their Las Vegas one-off show, I think, next year. I guess that's not going to happen. Because I heard Bruce Kulick was going to be there. Ace was going to be there. Maybe Peter Criss was going to be there as well. I don't know. If they're going to dress up or anything. Maybe makeup or anything, but... I don't know. So I have to see what happens with that. But, sad that Ace is gone. He's rocking up there now with Eddie Van Halen, Dimebag Darrell, Randy Rhoads, and some of the other great guitar players. So... But now, now the bass section, which has Limby Q Meister from Motorhead, and so many other great bass players like Cliff Burton. Now Sam Rivers is up there, and Sam Rivers' sound in the early days of Limp Bizkit, when I started liking Limp Bizkit with $3 Bill Y'all, and then Significant Other, and then Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavored Water. The first three Limp Bizkit albums, in my view, were great. Results May Vary, which was the fourth album, was meh. Then we had to wait so long for Gold Cobra to come out, and then now we have Limp Bizkit Sucks, which they do. But, the early days of Limp Bizkit were great. Now it's like, it's just, bleh. I can't get into them anymore. But Sam was a great bass player, has some great grooves. I agree with the statement that he had a lot of great grooves. His bass was all, lit up on stage every so often. He had the different color strings, which was nice. So, just an amazing bass player, like I said, underrated to some musicians here and there, but he has passed away from that. Anyway, his last social media post was on Friday, in which he shared a Save the Date video for Limp Bizkit performing at the Rock for People Festival in Hradec Králové, a city in the Czech Republic. I hope I said that right. I don't know Czech, so whatever language they speak in the Czech Republic. It used to be, like Yugoslavia. But anyway, that was in June 2026. Rivers and his bandmates last performed in August at the Leeds Festival, I know what that is, in the UK. In 2015, Rivers left the band for a little bit after suffering from liver disease, where he joined 3 years later in 2018. He wrote in 2015, he wrote in an interview with Variety Magazine, I got liver disease from excessive drinking. Oh, that'll do it. I had to leave Limp Bizkit in 2015 because I felt so horrible. And a few months after that, I realized I had to change everything because I had really bad liver disease. I quit drinking and did everything the doctors told me. I got treatment for the alcohol. I got a liver transplant, which was a perfect match. That was good. These rockers and, and celebrities, they drink up the wazoo. We know that from Dave from Drowning Pool, who got killed, he died from alcohol poisoning. So many rockers are just, taken to the bottle. Zakk Wylde almost, stopped drinking Heineken. Well, he still kind of drinks Heineken, because, he had that whole thing with blood clots and everything, and then the doctor said, keep drinking, whatever. It was just some weird story with Zakk. But, Zakk can outdrink pretty much almost everybody. But I digress on that. But, I think Zack's kind of cutting it down a little bit. Because he's old. He's in his mid-50s now. Great guy, Zakk Wylde! But, but yeah. You drink a lot, it's going to affect your liver, and you're going to get fucked up. It is what it is. I got fatty liver disease because I eat so much junk food, but, now I'm controlling it with milk thistle and, a different lifestyle and a different, I don't eat so much junk food. I don't eat it a lot, but I kind of diversify eating organic stuff, and I don't drink. I mean, I drink socially. I mean, I drink Pepsi religiously, but I have like the milk and I have energy drinks every once in a while. I used to drink energy drinks a lot, and I found out that it kind of fucks up your liver a little bit. So I stopped that for a while, and I occasionally will have a Monster or a Rockstar, but I don't drink the heavy Monsters that are out. I drink like the juice versions of them, the different flavors, which don't really mess up your liver that much. The same thing with Rockstar energy drinks, and I have Mio, fruit drinks. I have Pedialyte. So my liver is pretty, it's still kind of, but, the last time I went to my gastroenterologist was this past January, and my liver enzyme count was great. My NASH levels were stabilized. It was good. So my liver is good. I feel good, because when you look good, you feel good. That's a commercial. But, when you excessively drink, your liver becomes, bleh. And then next thing you know, you're sick, you're puking out your guts. It's not fun. It is not fun. But if you socially drink, you have like maybe 1, 2, at most 3 drinks. Not every night, but, on occasion at a party or something like that. Your liver won't be that bad, but you gotta like control it a little bit. But, I digress. Like I said, I don't drink a lot. At most, I drink maybe 2, maybe 3 Jack and Cokes or Henny and Coke. But I only get a little bit of buzz. I don't get like I'm drunk or anything like that. It's another story for who, but it's another story. With that, her liver's fine, but she drinks, just to not to drink, but when she's at parties, she drinks up a storm. So I have to, calm her down. She doesn't listen to me, but I was like, all right, your liver, not mine. But yeah, I with Sam, he excessive drinking just led to his leads to liver disease, and your liver can just like go bye-bye, and next thing you know, you pretty much might be on your deathbed. But so he took care of it. He quit drinking, did everything the doctors told him, got into a treatment plan for his alcohol, thankfully got the liver transplant, which is a perfect match, and he was living a successful life. But now, we don't know the cause of death. Anyway. So anyway, if you don't know who Limp Bizkit is, where are you? They skyrocketed in popularity in the late 90s, being nominated for 3 Grammys. Their hits including Rollin', 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 and I did it all for the nookie, so you can stick that cookie up your ass. Landed on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts. Fred Durst, fellow bandmate and frontman for Limp Bizkit, remember the first time he heard Rivers play at a Jacksonville, Florida bar while searching for bandmates to form the group. Rivers was playing in a band at the bar, and Fred said he was killing it on the bass. He said, I saw Sam play and was blown away. And he posted this today, actually. He recalled in a video posted on social media today, this morning. He's playing a 5-string bass, which back in the day, there was no 5-string bass, except, in the late 80s, there was 5-string basses with Jason Newsted and, all the other metal bands and shit like that. Now there's 6- and 7-string basses I've seen. I think I've seen an 8-string bass. I mean, that gives you that really from hell sound, even with the 8- and 9-string guitars. Woo! What key are we in again? Dark A? Oh shit! Man, I'm thinking about getting an 8-string guitar. I have a 7-string in my closet, which I rarely break out, but the 8 strings, they're going down in price. They're still around like $300, $400, $500 for a normal one. But the big higher ones are like $1,000. But it is what it is. But 9-string guitars, whew, those are. You need like 2 livers to get rid of to get that. But I'm in line to get an 8-string. I mean, everybody wants to donate one, hit me up, but, anyway. So, but the 5-string bass at the time, we never saw that, but it gave a big, darker sound. Even with the 6-string bass, it sounded like a guitar, but still, so he said he's playing a 5-string bass too. I never really seen someone using a 5-string bass. He was so smooth and good, and he stood out. I could hear nothing else but Sam, unlike Metallica's "And Justice for All" album. Oh boy, you could barely hear a bass. Anyway, everything disappeared besides his gift. When he approached Rivers after his performance and told him that he wanted to form a band, Sam didn't even hesitate. He joined the band right then and there. Fred said, he looked at me and he says, "Killer, I'm in, let's do it." I've gone through gallons and gallons of tears since yesterday and ... I'm thinking, my God, Sam's a legend, he did it, he lived it. Limp Bizkit has a new single out called "Making Love to Morgan Wallen," which topped several Billboard charts last month. I gotta listen to it because I haven't really listened to anything from Limp Bizkit these days because they suck. But I'll give it a listen. I mean, it might be good. If it topped the charts, it has to be good, right? And now that's pretty much it. So yeah. So rest in peace to Sam Rivers of Limp Bizkit. Died at my age, 48. I almost said 84. What the hell am I thinking of? Yeah, but he died at my age, 48. Right near 50. So we don't know the cause of death, but he did have liver disease 10 years ago. He got treatment for it. It seemed like he was doing fine. I don't think it's from that. It could be. Might not be from liver disease. Who knows? We'll find out maybe over this coming week. And that's that. So, as I always do with my rest in peace videos, I like to do a ceremonial toast to the faithful departed, to the Sam Rivers, you great man, playing that electric twanger, because we call guitars and basses electric twangers. So, Sam Rivers is playing that electric twanger with Cliff Burton and Lemmy and all the other bass players and guitar players up there in that big concert hall in the sky. So, to Sam Rivers, my friend, you're a great man. Good bass player in a pretty decent band, but now you're up there in a super groups galore up there in heaven. So to Sam, rest in peace, sir. Here's to you. Alright, that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, live life to the fullest, take each day as it comes, because we never know when our next day will be. Because we don't have that clock like Nickelback in the Nickelback video. I wish we did have that. Because then we know when we're gonna die. But, cannot die unexpectedly sometimes. But it is what it is. But live life to the fullest. And take each day as it comes. Live life to 90%. The other 10%, I don't know. That's a DDP reference, but we have that. So, have a great Sunday, everybody. Enjoy football. If you're a Jet fan, you want to throw yourself off a bridge. It's 13-3 right now. Carolina up in the third quarter. The offense looks like shit. They're about to go. I think the Jets are going to go 0-7. Oy. We got that. The Giants are playing in Denver against the Broncos. Probably coming up at the top of the hour. The Niners got the Sunday Night Football game against the Falcons. So we'll see what happens with that. The Rams won today, so they're in first place now. So, hopefully the Niners can win, keep first place via division record. So, we'll have to see what happens with that later on today and tonight as we close out Week 7 in the NFL. It'll be going to play for pay. And that's it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to record my Wrestle Dream review, and then later tonight we'll be back. I'll be back with with a post-game show for the Niners, and your SmackDown review. That'll be on my Kill Demons channel, and my Wrestle Dream review will be on my other channel, my Peter Joseph channel. So check those videos out, and that's pretty much it. Hit the bell on this channel for more, and that's it. Have a great rest of your afternoon, everybody, and I'm Peter Joseph signing out. Rock on! Peace.